All right, now we are on the beta branch, and in order to see what's going on with the beta branch, I'm not gonna crank the difficulty up particularly high. I think I'm just gonna go with a base difficulty. Lakeburg has a nice long run to it, and we'll be able to get a really good look at some of the new production buildings without the pressures of the insanity of the game landing on us. Whoa, nice spear, mon frere. Let's see. All right. Let's get to know our cast of characters, and then we'll get down to business. So, to talk about some of the patch changes in general before we dive in. So you'll notice that this portion of the bar has been reworked. Damage is now the modifier that we're going to be getting from our primary stat, and accuracy is now highlighted up here. Thank goodness. We have a mini HUD here that's going to show us our vital information. I immediately see that Margaretha has basically no movement at 5 movement points. Yeah, and the damage rework is going to be very, very interesting to play with. Let's see if we have anyone who has Crippling Punch as a level 2. Here it is. So I didn't know what this was, and I didn't have the ability to go and check. Upgrades the punch skill to be Crippling Punch, dealing more damage and allowing to debuff the target's movement. Okay, so it's a snare. So Crippling Punch is a snare with increased damage. Interesting. Oh, thank you for the subscription, Soul. I appreciate it. Let's see, but let's get to know our cast of characters, and we will go over more of the changes as we progress. So Carlotta is a battle mage. Interesting because now physical and magic damage are harder to come by. Brilliant and a challenger. She has the poison tree. She does have harvest, and she has the assassination tree. I think she's going to be pretty fun. Yeah, you could enable Bully with the snare from Crippling Punch. Then we have Margetha. I think I'm getting closer. Who has a steel rifle, not my favorite, but she's a surgeon, which we love, thin-skinned and trained. So that seems pretty good. We'll see how much we roll things. We could go Bully on her. We have Initiator, we have Quantity versus Quality, and Volatile. So she is a great candidate for a hand crossbow build. And then we have Zaina, warrior princess, of course, who is our only non-harvester. No, we're 1 for 3 on harvesters. But she's going to be rocking stunning and cherry picking. And she is a traitor. Solid. We like traitor a lot. Corrupt and cruel. Corrupt is a little sad since we don't have the poison tree to make her a poison user. But I think with this in mind, I think we're ready to get into our first night. The rumor is night 1 is going to be a little bit easier. We'll see if that actually pans out or not. Okay, that's going to be all for you. You have 9 mana regen? Alright, let's do that then. I'm not doing a good job splitting kills. That much is for certain. Okay, so far our weapons seem a lot more impactful on night 1 right now. I'm noticing. Which was one of the stated changes that they made. They increased the damage range on all weapons. There's the first miss on a structure. So the reason for this is, as you can see, I need to stay mouse over, so I can't mouse to the upper right. But enemies in the early waves now have minus accuracy. So this guy has a 20% chance to miss by default, and then that is additive with our dodge potential. So I think that's going to be pretty solid for us. And then I think that's probably good enough. So it's pretty rough having a scepter on first go. Because if you can't get in their faces, yeah, you can't do much. I think we're probably safe here. And now we just need to clean up the rabble. Hip shot, probably not what I should be using here. Slightly underwhelming result there, but not too terribly concerned. I think our goal, without question, should be our spear wielder is just doing so much work right now. I'm a little concerned that we're going to have a bit of an XP imbalance. Jump the gun on that one. Alright, we'll move to there, and then we will defend. Okay, can't quite make a lot more more progress there, but given that we have brace and we can brace up twice, I think I'm okay with that. We're really really whiffing here. The shield dude is kind of messing us up. I'm just going to toss a snare out there just to slow everybody down. The weapons that we're currently starting with are not my favorites, generally. And more than anything, right? I think right now Carlotta with kills is probably sitting at like, yeah, 24 to 7 to 13. So as much as possible, we want to make sure that the rest of our team are getting chances. I'm gonna actually snare things down, and I'm gonna let Carlotta just chill for a second. Let's see, we can do that. Sorry, did I use the word imbalance? Because my general thought, and this is so annoying. Get rid of you. Can I see around you? No. I guess we'll... Alright. We tried. We failed. Did I overspend over here? I only overspent by 1. That's okay. Yeah, I do think that Jokewa, they have said, and I think that it is it's right on the money, that their desire is for reliability to find kind of a new home here. And it does look like that's probably going to be the case. That there will be some serious benefit. Holy cow. I know using hip shot from a distance is not a good idea, but so far it's doing a number on us. But yeah, I want to make sure everyone... Oh, if you were talking about XP, Jokewa, I think I might have been with my imbalance. Whoa, did the map get brighter as we get closer to the end? That would be a cool feature. Yeah, that first night getting those level ups though is just, it's so good. You really don't want to get into a situation where one of your characters is getting all the level ups. You want to make sure everyone hits level 3. Yeah, which... Oh, okay. Surprisingly only happened on Carlotta, who was our melee, but didn't have the most kills. So we duffed it a little bit on that one, but that's okay. And we're going to go big economy because I want to buy all the buildings. So let's see. So we're going to do our standard build, expand our 2 houses, and then we'll nuke this 4 spot. And then we'll build 2 more houses, rinse and repeat, grab another 4 spot. And then, let's see what our night reward is first of all. I'm a sucker for a sledgehammer. And none of these are level 1, which is a little unfortunate. The longbow has better modifiers. Ooh, that would be a cool build to play with. That's a good question, Soul. Let's check really quickly. I don't believe so. I assume they do require unlocking. I assume because of that little bit there. Can we afford it? That's the real question. We only have 1 million tainted essence. Nice, good call. We would have missed that one, or I would have missed that one. So only 1 million. We are a tainted essence millionaire. So it's nice to be able to say that about at least one facet of my life. Let's see. So the silver longbow is definitely better than the rusty sledge. The rusty sledge has tons of damage, but I think we're already pretty good. Let's see what the shop has on offer, though. I'm tempted to roll for something a little better. Oh, silver sledgehammer with poison on it. That's not something that I want. That's a thing I do not desire. Yeah, I think having 3 rerolls has been very good for business, Jokewa. It was sad when we couldn't do that. I think I'm going to roll it and see what we come up with. We have a pretty good mix of things, except that we don't have a magic weapon. So let's see if we can get something level 1 here. This is a nice short bow. I don't think I can roll past it as much as I want to. That means we're going to have to roll the shop. But that's okay. I really like short bow hand crossbow is like one of my all-time favorites. We should think about doing some builds that are not thank you for the follow, Wolfie. It's really hard not to take this silver longbow. Now let's roll. There's a hand crossbow. It's not a good hand crossbow, but I think that's definitely the direction we're planning to itemize. No, we'll do better. We'll do better than that. Let's roll all the way deep and regret it instantly. Oh, the rusty shield with multi-hit is actually a sick get. It'll take us a minute to leverage that, but that's actually quite nice for us. Now, the silver sledge at +1, I think, is a great buy. And then, what do we need? We need a second magic weapon and a second ranged weapon, which is going to be a little problematic because I also want to be getting a gold mine at 45. Whoa, that's disgusting, Jokewa. That's nothing to sneeze at. So let's see. So hammer here I think is going to be great for business. The orb here is going to be fine, just to give us a little bit of range and a little bit of mana regen. And then I think it's time to start doing our standard dance here. This hat's pretty good. This hat's not. This hat's not. I'm thinking about going down an item in order to get our economy going a bit more. That's my thinking right now. I think we can do it short one weapon, and we'll just get a hand crossbow for our ranged user soon. Yeah, absolutely useless on last night. Okay, so this is the next major change here, is that damage is now the primary attribute. Damage and accuracy are both now primary attributes. So let's roll. Yeah, let's get a nice big damage increase. I think that's good. And then this is another primary attribute. I don't know what our new accuracy targets should be. But let's hold off a little bit. It's going to be hard. It was nice when our primary damage stat was not in conflict with our accuracy. I think 5% was the base tier, if I recall correctly. This is bigger though. No, maybe that was always 30%. Let's see. I think we're gonna roll that. Roll it again. Of the two of them, I'll take momentum, but. And then, where's our build going with you? Yes, Jokewa, they do, which is why they've slightly changed the nomenclature on it. So when you have the option to get range damage, I'm just gonna take a big XP here. When you have range damage goes from 100 and stacks upwards, whereas I think I still grab Harvester here, and then I don't think Crippling Punch is that interesting to us. What's my build here? First Blood is pretty tempting. We'll eventually want Fatality, but I think we can grab First Blood first. Now over here, yeah, that's definitely an 8% increase on crit, which I think I will take. And then when we can pick up rage damage, I think we definitely should when it's in line with our characters, but I'm already falling into the mistake of building characters for specializations. I think that's still going to be the way you want to play it, though. Like, I don't think that's going to change, unfortunately. I'll grab Perseverance, I think, with a... It's good with hand crossbows. It'll be okay for the time being. 10% flat on the blue, increased damage, and then 7% on the blue for magic damage. That's going to be a lot of damage increase right there. Now, unfortunately, I really wanted the mouse over of the damage stat to give you information about where you were, like all of your different damage sources, including ranged and things like that. I guess I'll have to add that later. Now, they said damage ranges are larger. These seem pretty narrow. I don't think cherry picking is all that useful for us, but all these are kind of underwhelming. Maybe I'll just go with mana growth. Just get a big mana pool is not the worst thing in the world, and then put a catapult here, although I don't think we're gonna need one, and we'll pool the rest. I might have been a little too close to the baddies here. Okay. Max 500 sounds good to me. I'll take one of those, por favor. Hey, Dice Art, how's it going? This is the last spell. So to give you the 10-second tour here, there's a lot of character stuff going on here. You have characters, they have traits, they have core things like their damage multiplier and crit on level up. They increase, and then you have perk trees where these two columns are substituted in for specializations, like this person has a debuff and a poison specialization, and then this is a random hodgepodge over on the right here, these three grab bag ones. Other than that, it's kind of a top-down, they are billions style horde-ish type of thing. Okay, we need to get you some, we need to get you something. I am extremely underwhelmed by by the work that our musketeer is putting in. With 3 left, I think I can safely go in like this. And then retreat to safety. Alright, and then over here, we just need Carlotta not to go too ham on folks. Otherwise, Carlotta's going to be like level 30. I'm a little concerned about how deep we went with Carlotta, so I'm probably going to cheat over a bit and try and... What is... They have minus 20 accuracy. Like, I am just beside myself. Early game, it's a little painful. And then we'll come over here, give you some movement. So Jokewa, that was one thing from the patch notes that I did not fully understand. We're gonna have to wait to see if dodge ever shows up for us, or if everything now, if it doesn't hit, is a miss. If anyone has seen that, feel free to let us know. But Carlotta seems like a monster. I don't mind it one bit. And we're just Marg just needs as many connecting hits as we can possibly muster, because her action economy is terrible and I don't want her to fall off too hard. Ooh. Huh. All right, I think that's all she wrote. I'm not... Well, with 3 actions... Yeah, actually, with 3 actions, we can do this. We can safely go in, spend all our movement, and then retreat back out again. That was safe. All right, this is looking very reasonable. We can at least spend a little bit of mana here. There's no harm in that, although I think... we'll probably do that and just move out of the way. Yeah, we're fine. We're fine on distance. And then I'm just trying to create some isolated targets so I can pick off a few with Zaina. There we go. Yeah, it does seem like the lighting changes over the course of the night, which, if they did that, is absolutely genius. So I hope it is the case, because it would be super cool if true. If I'm just playing tricks on myself, though, that would be very disappointing. So there's a certain number of turns. So up here is a progress bar dice art. So at the moment, we know that we have 10 enemies remaining in this wave. And the waves get bigger and progressively more nasty as you go. So all of these skills that you're seeing down here are granted by the weapons that we equip. So by equipping different weapons, we can change the nature of our characters very fundamentally. And right now, I'm kind of taking my time killing the end of this wave because I want to make sure that our less capable characters get most of the kills. There we go. So once you finish a night, then you go into the base building mode. So you get rewards, which come in the form of gold and materials. And if you perfect or get below City Panic level 1, you get a bonus item. Panic is incurred by enemies entering your base. So any enemy that enters the wall surrounding our base will cause panic in our town, basically. So tonight, we're currently in the day phase. We're going to spend a bunch of resources to tear down some old buildings, build up some infrastructure, etc. And then we will deploy our defenses, be them static defenses or our characters, and get ready for the next night. So one of the first things that we're going to do... Ooh, there's the jeweler and there's the alchemist. We'll be getting both of those. So one of the things that we can do is we can actually push back the fog using... It's in a weird place now. All right, we're going to have to tear some stuff down to get it going. But we can build something called the Seer, and the Seer has the capacity to repel the fog at the cost of workers, which are one of the resources that we're currently dealing with. So we'll go ahead and do that. Do I want to get... how much do we get for tearing down one of these? We get 12, and this will give us 10. Yeah, we're better off spending our workers scavenging one of those. So yeah, so we have a shop that we can buy from. We will eventually have an inn, which will allow us to recruit more heroes, and we're gonna spend a little bit of time gearing up our characters, etc., getting ready for this next wave. So we grab that money. This is our nightly reward. Boom. Adamantium hand crossbow. Doesn't get much better than that. We were rewarded for our guilt. So we will equip this on to Marg. Yeah, that's big. So Marg is already up to 4 multi-hit without initiator, which is going to be devastatingly good news for us. Now, with the remaining money, I think it's time to get the production upgrade for the mine. And then with the remaining money, we can probably afford to hit the shop and see if there's anything spicy waiting in the wings here. I do like a good warp crystal. That battle mage amulet is worth picking up. Man, this is the multi-hit run. Marg is going to be an absolute monster. Is it worth... I think it's worth trying to sell stuff for that. I think... we don't care too much about this, although we might give it to someone else. I don't care about the rifle either. I think if we have all that multi-hit, we're going to be overwhelming anything and everything that might be a problem. So let's grab that, which puts her at 5 multi-hit. We'll eventually have to get her some more gear. Each character can hold 2 gear items as well. I didn't mention 2 weapons that they can toggle between with tab. Yeah, so let's do our level ups. See what goodies we can come by. We got some crit before, so I'm gonna roll for some damage. This is the leveling up system. You get 1 primary and 1 secondary each time. That's a lot of green and a lot... I don't know what I'm looking for secondary attributes anymore. That's an interesting conundrum. I'm tempted just to go for XP. I think we're in relatively good shape, and picking that up early is always a good idea. Now this one I'll roll once, and roll twice, and wish I hadn't rolled at all. Ooh, but a big range damage increase. That's huge. And then... here we go, XP again. And then last but not least, we do definitely have an accuracy issue. I hate that I'm picking up accuracy here. Accuracy being balanced against the primary stat feels really, really rough. And then I'm going to go, Zaina's going to go isolation as her specialization, but after avid learner. So this is kind of us getting the machine of war ready to go. And then I'll move you back. We'll move you here and leave you here. Now for defenses, we're just going to do our standard pair of catapults. And we'll save the rest. Let's repair anything that needs repairing. Yeah, Jokewa, I'm going with reliability out of the claim that they made that they increased damage ranges. I haven't really... This is kind of like a trust but verify type of thing. We may find it to be pretty underwhelming. I generally don't love reliability, but either way, let's get into night 3. So at the beginning of each night, we know where the bad guys are coming from, but it is our job to array ourselves appropriately. And the advantage of... Oh, you have no mana regen. Oof. I don't want to go that far in. Okay, so let's see. So I'm not going to use my one blaze here. I don't think I need it. I think we're just going to be carried by the fact that we have more multi-hit than common sense here. Gosh, look at how many actions we still have left after all that. That's kind of exceptional. All right, we should be good there. And now, at least for the moment, I think... Does this side feel more at risk? I don't know, maybe. Is trust but verify an oxymoron? I would argue no. But I would be open to someone disagreeing with me and not think that they were wrong for doing it. Now, let's see. I'm trying to figure out if there's any. I think we just have to get rid of those and then move like that. I think that's all we can do. Yeah, I don't know how they would differentiate between dodge and miss. Like would a miss, like, because the two are kind of indistinguishable in terms of, like, conceptually both yield the same result, right? Let's see. Ugh, one short of getting anything off on them, but I think we'll reinforce this side. I think we're going to be okay here. We're going to have a blaze in our hip pocket for next turn. This wall really kind of fouled things up, and these barriers. Now let's see. I think we just plink away here, trying to save. Well, so I think the idea, if I were to read between the lines a little bit, this guy is so in the way. How far over do I have to go to get him? All right, so let's see. We'll save one. I think we do. I think we just do something like that. So I think that's where the expression kind of comes from, is that you trust them, right? So you have faith in them, right? But you don't necessarily verify your trust in them by not confirming that what they said is true. I think that's a reasonable approach and a good idea, right? Just because you trust someone doesn't mean that you can't verify that what they are telling you is all above board. Ah, dice art. Yes. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, has anyone seen a dodge in this patch? I'm very curious. Oh, I hate that this guy is behind that wall in such a awkward way. All right, that'll get him. I don't think I go deep here. I think Putrid Ball is pretty much... It lives up to its name. We'll just leave it at that. Yeah, this game just has a great gameplay loop. I think that's the thing. Like, it just feels good. You feel strong. 5 in. We definitely don't want to do that. So we'll just do that. Now, do you have... What am I doing with you? So far, yeah, so far it's all been misses. Okay, and then nobody's coming in to poison us, so I think that's all good. And this right here, this is why multi-hit is so busted good on hand crossbow, folks. Watch my enemies melt. Melt in front of me. Yeah, getting this much hit this early is just kind of insane, actually. I guess I just do that. It's better. I didn't want to move out of the way of being able to hit that guy, and then I think I should be able to hit you this way. There we go. Okay, and then given that we spent mana on it, I'm gonna try to let the poison do some work. That wall, it was one of my favorites. I moved over here. Can I get this guy? Oh, come on now. There we go. There we go. 3 left. We're going to have no problem. We're just going to punch our walls a little bit. Yeah, the lighting things up as the day goes on, such a good touch. Well played, Ishtar. Well played. All right, things are progressing as expected. Yes, so I would say that, yeah, we're talking about a statement here, Jokewa. I'm with you. I'm with you on that one, for sure. Let's see, we'll put you here and put you here. Let's see, gold mine is producing a little bit. The longbow looks pretty good, but I think we might grab a couple rolls just to... The temptation of rolling is just too great. That's one of the dirty little secrets of this game. Now, tonight's money, I really want to get some production buildings rolling. Let's get an armor smith. We're just a little bit short of that, but we do need to... Okay, let's do the roll and see if we can... I want to see if we can find something better. That one's pretty decent. I really do like this. The steel pauldrons at level 3. I think we grab it. Let's find another way to gear up our hand crossbow user. Oh my gosh, another multi-hit? At 16, I can't not take it. This is getting absurd. Are we maxed? I don't remember what the max is, but I know... Yeah, we can only get one more. Well, I mean, right now, thank you, Soul. Yeah, I found it on the tooltip here. We're already at +4, which is pretty disgusting. My strategy is I like rolling. I like the possibility of getting something better. So I'm kind of guilty of going for it. Once I get further, I do survey everything. So I go in, I check all of the rewards that are available, and make sure that I'm selecting one that is a good decision. I think getting item level 1 is a good idea, but maybe before we do that, we get one more production building, get our second armor smith. You can never have enough armor. Let's just tuck it. I don't mind destroying these, like, when it means cleaning up my base design. So we'll do that. That'll mean we'll get 2 pieces of armor next turn, which I think is a good idea. And then we do need to buy a ranged weapon, so I'm going to roll this once, and then we'll see what we come up with. The mithril longbow would have been nice. The short bow, honestly, is not terrible. That gives us the flexibility that we need for now, until we can get better stuff. It depends on how much you've leveled up your production buildings, Jokewa, I think is the short answer. If you've invested in your production buildings substantially, they will, I think you can get better rewards from them. So I always just survey everything, make sure that everything looks good, and then roll the worst things that have popped up, basically. That's my thinking generally. We know we need some accuracy. We need some accuracy in a lot of places. Why I rolled past accuracy after saying that is, you know, anyone's guess. We don't need the regen. The isolation doesn't seem that interesting. Let's keep going reliability. I want to go in on reliability a little bit with Carlotta and just see. Now, I don't think initiator is that interesting. Thrifty, we're not using up our mana. I do think runic gift is going to be particularly interesting for us. Just because I think we're going to pick up a jeweler relatively soon. So I'm gonna grab it, even though it's of no benefit right now, but I'm not concerned. All right, we definitely need some accuracy. We've been missing a lot. And then I'll roll this once and wish that I had not rolled it. That is part of the gameplay loop. We're going full beast mode on Marg here. So I think we go glass cannon. And then next turn it'll be initiator. And then over here, a little bit of crit isn't the worst thing in the world. I don't have a vision for where we're going with Zaina right now. But yeah, so it's interesting. Like the physical showing up here, we're just like, yeah, this is not going to work for us. Unless it does. Do we try and go like a momentum build with a scepter for Zaina? We could go like high physical, high momentum. I kind of like that idea. Let's do that. Maybe we'll get her a sword and we'll go like sword and scepter. I think that could be a lot of fun. Opens up fatality too for carving our way through things. I think that's going to be interesting. Do we have bully available? I don't remember. Yeah, we could go bully with the hand crossbow and just like endlessly crit. Let's get into the next night though, and then we'll see where we're at. And I'm gonna move everybody up a little bit because we've done a decent job pushing the fog back, and I don't think we're gonna have runners. Oh, Bear, I didn't even see you. This is the beta branch. Not. We just finished up an APOC 5 run that ruined me. So now I'm just doing a little chill run where the game has decided to give me all the multi-hit. So Marg is currently sitting on 4 multi-hit on night 4, which is its own kind of special. And it is the new beta branch, so we're testing things out. And that means a nice chill run. I would have thought about going deep on that guy, but I guess we'll just wait. Yeah. There's if you are interested at all in my thoughts on him, Bear, I linked it once before, but there's my patch notes video for you to peruse at your leisure. Oh, this is annoying. The short version is I think it's a really cool idea. I think I like a lot what they're doing. With shifting things over to damage, and away, like to generic damage, that is. Unfortunately, Marg is not even going to break a sweat here, and I can't resist. I cannot resist. I think that's going too deep, given what we got going on here. I don't wanna take a bunch of damage from archers. This knight is a little underwhelming. All right, just because. How far can we move before I can I hit you with a recharge right now? I can. All right, let's do this. We'll rescue this wall. But yeah, so our first hybrid character is going to be Zaina here, and my thoughts are that we're gonna hybridize her. So where are all the bad guys? This seems like this might be just a bug, because the bad guys seem to be coming much slower than anticipated. Like, this is a little disconcerting here that there's so few bad guys on the field at the moment. I can't imagine not using this. Oh, let's get one closer. And then until people start dying, I'm just gonna poke everybody one at a time. And then this is just more expedient, but Marg has every indication of being our strongest character potentially ever. Alright, I probably should have taken this guy out sooner, just to simplify things. It still feels like a trickle coming in. Yeah, that's kind of how I'm feeling right now, Bear. It's a little boring, potentially. I didn't remember it being this, this desolate a wasteland, though. Compared to where we were on Glenwall just moments ago on APOC 5, it's night and day, and I'm gonna do my best to try and get Zaina as many kills as humanly possible here. Oh, I gave her fatality, didn't I? Should have taken advantage. I don't think anyone's coming in, so I'm just gonna finish these two up. Now, over here... that's my feeling, because like we sometimes play on APOC 0 when I'm like, oh, you know, let's try out the new patch or whatever it happens to be, and this to me feels like a ghost town. Yeah, so I would have assumed that would have been a dodged had such a thing been possible. Actually, let's move to like here and then use follow strikes to clean that up. That is true, Darren. That is very true. There is definitely well, I mean, I haven't had 4 to 5 AP in I don't remember how long, but yes, I hear you 100%. You're absolutely right. I liked dodge too. And I don't think changing the semantics of it were particularly important. They kind of made a point of that in their blog post, claiming that, you know, changing the semantics. Blaze is just so overkill. I don't even think. I'm not sure I even need multi-hit to finish this bunch off. Yes, I think you are. I think you are correct, Joe Kayla. Okay. There we go. Daytime. Yeah, Carlotta's already level 7. We're doing some work here. Almost time to start thinking about picking up another hero. But I kind of just want to get more production buildings going, if I'm being honest. Poison damage helm isn't that interesting. We'll probably use a reroll here. None of those are particularly interesting. That's potentially interesting. What a weird mismatch of things, though. I don't know. I don't know if that's actually worth anything. So far, I'm not digging kind of any of these. So let's give everything a roll. Paladin Greaves I like. I'll pick those up, I think. I don't think that legendary hat is all that exciting. Ooh. The Devil Helm is spicy, for sure. Now that damage is the primary stat, this is like 7 damage, 5 crit. The scale armor is pretty nice. I don't know how to value magical damage on things anymore. That's a challenge. Slayer armor for our momentum character? I think we do it. Alright. Someday we're actually going to make Zaina work the way that I'm imagining that she will, but for now, She's going to get the Slayer armor. The scale armor is going to go on Carlotta. Both of these get sold, and the Paladin Greaves can also go here. That does take our accuracy negative, which is going to be something that we need to address. And then I think it's time to get our first upgrade to production buildings for sure. And then kind of want to get a jeweler. I want to get all the new things, and the sooner we get them, the better. Ooh, it's a 3-long building. I kind of dig that. I wish you could rotate buildings, but what's the next upgrade on this one? I don't care about having a ton of money. So let's get the jeweler. That's cool. The jeweler is cooler, right? Okay, we're pushing stuff back, and then yeah, if you're specializing, I think that is the correct way to read it, Jokewa. All right, then we still have a bunch of money. Maybe we pick up the inn, get our inn stuff rolling. Sure, I don't think the two are not mutually exclusive. I do want to get the alchemist soon too, but the inn for next time will be good. Okay, let's see. That looks like a roll. I want accuracy. I'm worried we've tanked our accuracy to the point of no return. So this is 15% piercing versus 7% damage. I think I'm going to go big numbers here. 2 propagation bounces. Wrong character, game. Wrong character. I'm worried that may be the case, Bear. I'm worried that may be the case. Well, that was a very disappointing set of rolls there. Yeah, physical's big. And for you, I think now it's time to pick up Fatality. And then Head On is quite nice. I do like Head On here. Yeah, let's do Head On. Okay, movement has been a problem here for a while. And the Steel Pauldrons aren't helping. Oh yeah, movement and accuracy are gonna be vying for my attention. But our accuracy is nice and high thanks to the Steel Pauldrons. So I don't think we need to pick up this blue accuracy. So I guess let's go crit. We're already at 53% crit on mag. And we're picking up range damage. Skill range seems like an easy lock right here, too. And then she picks up Initiator. And quantity over quality. That's a lot of... That's enough blaze that I kind of feel like she could solo from the center without too many issues. Now, Zaina... How does Zaina have 102 HP without glass cannon? What happened to your HP? Minus 30 from trait. Oh my gosh, yeah, traitor plus. And I'm planning on putting this person in the middle of the fray. Let me check really quickly. Yes, it is 100% max at the moment. So yeah, so I'm planning to put you in the thick of things. I feel like I need to take a health up just to be on the safe side. I don't want her falling over dead, and then we'll take more physical damage. And so vampire is only for physical damage, which is only going to be some of what I think we're doing with her. I don't think we're in a blood mage type of category here. And execute, yeah, it is execute too. I think thrifty is valuable here. We just got the jeweler, so I think I'll probably go with runic gift, because we're eventually going to pick that up anyways. Maybe vampire is a good idea. I just don't like. We're definitely going to be going scepter for the momentum attacks. I'm just trying to decide if there's a way that blood magic is the path. I don't think there is. I don't think we're going to be spending that much mana. 1 by 1 is tempting, though. Whenever an isolated unit is killed, gain 4% damage or 6% when using a physical attack. Let's go 1 by 1. Let's get kind of a weird one. Oh, are we going to go bully? If we're going bully, we need a way to apply debuffs, which we don't currently have. Yeah, I don't know. We're gonna have to think on that one. All right, but we did our level ups. The field is getting a little wide, and then can't afford any buildings. We could upgrade the shop, but I don't think that's particularly critical. Oh, I could do the crippling punch on her. That's interesting. Oh yeah, I want to see. Do we have a sword? We could also go with a pistol. That could also work for momentum. It's not quite as good. I really want a sword for her. My kingdom for a sword. I'm not going to bother re-rolling because we're not going to get anything out of it. A silver great axe has a similar... How many times you get to use the leap? The maneuver? Twice per turn? That's kind of interesting. Nah, I think the sword is much better for mobility. A warp crystal could be beneficial as well. I'm racked with indecision here. I think we might just save our money. I don't think there's any... Yeah, we'll need to take this upgrade eventually, so that's a good one. And then we have these. I think I'll probably start investing in... Well, we could start investing in walls, honestly. Close things up a bit. I don't think I'm going to go with scavengers, so I think, well, we could also go for some scavengers. I haven't done that in a while, but we'll just do that for now. And do we like where everybody is? Yes, we do. I think I'll cheat you over this way. Let's get on into it. Oh no, there's a barricade here? Son of a gun. Alright, let's see. I don't think that's going to be a difference maker, but that was kind of humorous. The death by 1,000 paper cuts build. Okay. All good. Actually, let's undo that move, because I think what I may do here is just come over, give those guys the old what for, and then give everybody a little bit of a retreat. Okay. Yeah, I'm kind of digging this idea of going for like an isolated assassin type of build on Zaina. We can kind of like move in and out. That's just cruel and unusual, Jokewa. Okay, yeah, the accuracy is starting to cause problems. Okay, these two are both getting in, so I guess I need to just take out one, I guess, and then if I step back one, I guess that's all good, and then I can just do that. These two are a pretty good crew. Oh, we got spear dudes. All right, it looks like we're actually going to use a blaze on this one. That's exciting. Forgot to vicious myself. How much mana do we have? We have +7 from gear. Okay, so we can afford to do this, and I think now is the moment to at least slow folks down a little bit. I don't know, Jokewa. I don't believe so. I'm relatively certain that you can propagate, like lightning. I'm almost 100% sure can propagate. So I believe that propagations can. I think they specifically mentioned that poison can't, but that's I'm also not 100% sure of that. See, I think if we move to here, we don't have the distance. I'll just go for the... I tried. Wait, hold on. Do we need to do this? Yeah, we probably need one more of these just to be on the safe side. Oh my gosh. Too many things to select. Bullying Blaze doesn't? That shocks me, because I'm sure Blaze crits. Oh, that's probably... Ooh. Yeah, that's a little bit of damage. Those misses are, they're my own fault. I know it, but that guy's going to be able to get a little too close to us. Move to there, and then we'll be good. I can't help. Whoops. Oh, is this guy? This guy's blue. What does that mean? I'm going to try to do this without Blaze. We've already spent more mana than I necessarily wanted to. I'm going to have to pay attention to it, Jokewa, because that definitely is counter to what I thought was the case. Whoops. Let's leave a parting gift over there, and then we'll come over here. Get off my wall. Oh, all right. The misses are coming in. The power of multi-hit compels you. We need to get some skill range on Carlotta for sure. Oh. That was a very disappointing result. All right. Yeah, if we stack up one by one, I think there's some interesting potential there. But that was a good night. Obviously not causing too many issues. And Carlotta is just flying through the levels here. All right, our first result from the jewelry. The jeweler. Don't love any of those too terribly much. Don't really love any of those. That's a lot of crit and damage. Might consider putting those somewhere, but we're pretty good on chess pieces right now, I think. The mail shirt might solve a problem that we have on Carlotta by giving some accuracy. Because I don't think the scale armor we're not that attached to, but gaining skill range, dodge, accuracy, and health, that's pretty good. We'll grab that for the time being. Longbow is my preferred weapon to go with a hand crossbow, I think. So I'll grab that one. And then these I think I'm going to reroll. Show me something better, please. Ooh, power ring. We already have a multi-hit item on Marg, but this is a much better multi-hit item. So we'll grab that. Jeweler paying dividends already. We'll roll these because we weren't too impressed with them. That's a big not that interesting. What are the greaves that not Carlotta, Zaina's wearing right now? These just have more armor. That's not a terrible upgrade. Put that there. Then we'll put that there. Are we gonna get runic gift on you? No. So battle mage amulet is still probably better here. Yep. Let the short bow go, and then at least for the time being, this can get sold. There we go. We should just be buying some hats, because we are hat poor. Another round of runners. I can't help but be slightly annoyed by the endless stream of runners. We definitely need other places to spend our workers. It's time for us to pick up another person, though, also. Tyrion. Sniper we like, steadfast and inattentive. I don't mind it. Come on in, Tyrion. Which will mean, who do we pair up with who? I think Zaina comes up here with hello? Oh, the tooltip was getting in the way. And then these two will be down here. Now sniper. Yeah, we'll probably go with a more traditional build there. But we definitely need... Maybe I'll build a scavenger's camp. I haven't built a scavenger's camp in forever. But we just need some places to spend workers. We built our last house, so we can do that. And then we can make one more piece of jewelry. Whoa. Paying big dividends, eh? 2 action points. I like that. -4 accuracy. We can probably make that work. Do we not... Does Zaina have runic gift available? Yeah, we'll get that next time. We'll do this. We'll do this for now. There's no downside to this one, so we'll just put it here for the moment. Let's do level ups. Our accuracy is at 22. Our damage has not been scaling up quite as quickly as I was promised it would. Our crit is insane, so I'll take some crit power to cement that. Volatile is an easy take here. More crit or more damage? I think accuracy, actually. Like a big crit power increase, though. I think that's fine. And then... Oh, we can get runic right now. Oh, nice. And then I can steal that amulet back. Troll blood and battle mage. Love to see it. Now Tyrion here. I don't know fully what my plan is with Tyrion, but getting some accuracy is going to be good. Damage is good. Big damage. Right now I'm kind of leaning towards a more traditional, like, crit damage type of build. We still have time for that XP to pay dividends. getting a lot of plus range damage. I don't like that it's not easy to see over here. I really want it on this tooltip. I know I mentioned that once before. Okay, harvester for sure. Nimbleness is going to be good. First blood is always always good. One by one. No, longer weapons. Let's get that range really really up there. I think Lone Wolf could be good here. So flexibility, this is our first time seeing this. When attacking with a different damage type. Oh, do we have flexibility on Zaina? I hope we do. We do. Nice. Okay, we need to pick that up. Oh yeah. That's a good point. I keep making that mistake. I should be going on characters where I'm potentially going for bully. I should just be ignoring crit as a stat. So Tyrion, what is your crit is decently high. You have first blood. Let's go crit master. I want to go for kind of like more of that type of thing. Now we really need to find a one-handed sword stat. I'm frustrated that we keep not getting access to one. Two-handed sword doesn't really do it for me. Yeah, it's got to be a one-handed sword. Even if it's not a very good one, I think that's going to be the key for Zaina. Okay, we'll do the you two there. You two can stand here. I mean, I am not concerned at all, but we'll get a little bit of building going. Nothing too crazy going on. We've spent our resources. Next turn, we'll go for the next item level up so we can start to see more of the benefits. Wow, this is just quiet times over here. Trying to think, did I get a second let's hang out over here. This is a great... Actually, given that we have archers, I'm going to be a little safer. Yeah, we didn't get a second weapon for Tyrion. It's probably going to be fine, but that was definitely a mistake. Definitely shouldn't have left two alive here either. That's the bulk of their forces. Why are some of these guys blue all of a sudden? What happened? These guys are available. No, they're not. All right. Starting to get our range up, which is making this a lot easier. The idea will be to use momentum to our advantage. We'll see if that works. Hey, God Hephaestus, how's it going? We're putting the new patch through its paces at the moment. So, seeing what the beta branch has to offer. So far, I'm pretty impressed. I like the changes. I don't think we've taken full advantage of them, but I dig them. That is mana. So this is huge quality of life change, but now when you mouse over a character, you see their actions, movement, and mana, and then also their portrait on the right shows you their damage increase, crit, etc. Yeah, it's really, really useful, for sure. I'm gonna move back just a little bit more. I don't want to get caught in a bad way. But yeah, I love everything they're changing and improving. They're doing good work, to be sure. All right, I do want to keep regenning mana, and we're only regenning 4 per turn still, so I think I'm gonna just paper cut them into a beautiful oblivion here. We picked up a ton of multi-hit really early on in this run, and the rest I think is going to be history. Nah, we can't really. How hard are we hitting with momentum right now? 600 for not our full, that isn't even me at my full power. Yep, they're sticking by the hand crossbow as it's just gonna be what it's gonna be, I think. That was not the button I meant to click. Okay. Yeah, I want on this run to get all the production buildings, get everything fully upgraded, and just have fun equipping my characters to ludicrous levels. No kills means I get another really nice initiator proc here. Probably should have taken the longbow and given it to Tyrion, honestly. There we go. We need to get a bit more movement on Zaina, for sure. Let's see. Take this hopper out so we don't get poisoned over here, although I think no promises we don't get poisoned over there. Oh, I thought I had one. Oh, I do have one more action, but nothing to do with it. All right. The decreased accuracy of enemies is very, very noticeable. I know it's more meant to be like an early game type of thing. So right now, are we rolling? Rolling 21 increased momentum. Yeah, these blue guys. It's definitely not just runners either. I'm curious what it is. And then over here, I don't think... Well, I'll just do it just because. It'd be interesting if there were more enemy varieties. Let's see. So I think this is the bulk of the problem remaining here. So okay, so we're gonna try and drop as many as we can. Focus on the weak targets with our bow person, because every kill is good for business. Alright, I missed one. Gonna assume it's still in the fog. Uh-oh. Ah, there you are. $1,700? Not bad. Oh, do we have Boom on Zayna? That's always a fun one. I've also never had a character in the fog. Alright, I can move them out. That's the good news. Alright, so let's see. So, get a little bit of that, a little bit of that. And then I don't think I think items quality is locked in when you do this, but since we're gonna do this upgrade anyways, I think I'm gonna do that before we go any further. I want to see if the shop has a sword. I really want a one-handed sword. 2 legendary Tome of Secrets. Wow, they really went hard on the tomes here. Yeah, I like the jeweler icon too. It's really cool. Oh, we got to get the alchemist going too. Let's so it rotates the other way. Okay. Let's see. So we're gonna push back. Okay, we're just getting them from the 2 sides, so that's fine. Let's do these. Let's see. I'm tempted just to take that because I want to have a character that has poison stuff going on, but even for a poison character, it's not that great. The accuracy on it's pretty good. It's probably worth taking. Propagation bounces and an AP. I seem to remember we don't get runic gift on our multi-hit person, I don't believe. I think we already checked that. Yeah, no runic gift. So I think we already have a better item there. So let's roll this once. The Baron Cape is just good. I'm going to come back to that, though. Let's take a look over here. Upgraded Novice Scepter is probably pretty good. I don't believe it works that way, God Hephaestus. It's very hard to tell, though. I'm going to take this rusty shield with momentum on it, just because I think we need it for our scepter person. Or do we upgrade our scepter? No, I think the Archmaster scepter with the movement is actually better for us right now. So I'm just going to get the momentum increase. Ronin Scarf looks like a good pickup. Yeah, let's grab the Ronin Scarf. I like the XP on it. And then this we'll use some of our rolls here, I think. The Mana Ring isn't bad. Hunter's Cape is nice. I don't like the minus crit on it, but I think the other things make up for it. Okay, so... Okay, let's dole out some goodies here. Zaina gets a shield. The leather cap might go on Zaina too. You're gonna get that. And this. What were your perks, Tyrion? You can get bully, so maybe we don't. Maybe we move away from crit, even though I think I already picked up Crit Master, so we're not going to go bully on Tyrion. Sure. You don't have anything else. That gets you going. Sell that and sell that. I'm going to roll this. I need a sword. For the love of all that is holy. Can I get a sword? Tyrion already... okay, hold on. So... I feel like we're a little short on accuracy on our hand crossbow person. So let's grab the adamantium shortbow. Wait, hold on. Level 4 wooden longbow. That's a lot of damage. The accuracy, I think, is the better get. And then Tyrion can take the longbow from over here. We'll swap a longbow for a shortbow. Then Tyrion can take this. There we go. Now, we have 7 workers left because we have pushed back the fog. Get some gold just for upgrading building purposes. But I really, really, really want a sword. Maybe we should just get a blacksmith. How far off are we from a blacksmith? 90? So, yeah, we're not going to get there. So, let's put one worker into this just to get a bit more scavenging going, and then I think we go for a jewelry and an armor maker. And these will definitely be upgraded. Don't like the minus XP gain on that. Pretty underwhelmed by all those. So I would say, given how good the things that we're looking at right now are, I don't think our previous items were upgraded. And then Marg, is this just better? Yeah, this is just a straight upgrade, but do we need someone else to get an upgrade more? This is because it's kind of a minor upgrade. It's 2% increase and 4% piercing, but we lose damage. So I don't think that's that great. The spiked boots. What is Zaina rocking right now? Trollblood amulet for a mountain of AP. Carlotta. I don't mind you losing some mana, so we'll grab that. And then these pants look really nice. Yeah, let's grab the pants. 9% momentum on those. I think Zaina just got a new pair of pants. Carlotta just got a second trinket, and put those there, and then Yeah, that looks pretty good. Okay. Sell that, and then we're at 75 gold. So all we need to do is find 5 more gold, and then we could get ourselves a blacksmith, which I think would be good for business. So what do we sell to do that after all the equipping that we just did? This is pretty much trash. Only gets us 3 gold. Do we? I thought it was it 90, not 80? Did I get that wrong? Oh, the blacksmith is 90. Bah. I do not think I'm going to come up with 15. I would have come up with 5, but we're already maxed on armor makers. Yeah, so maybe just do the upgrade on production here. Yeah, let's get this going. I want a nice ring of strong defenses for us come the end of this. So Carlotta, movement doesn't seem like a terrible idea. I'll take the piercing though. It's not. I'm not that excited about it. We'll roll that one, and our reliability is through the roof. Not by any desire of mine, but inertia, so we have a bit of capacity to retreat, I think is good. And then let's grab flexibility. Get our accuracy up to where I think we need it for the rest of the run. I think we'll be good at this point. Roll that once, take some momentum. Okay, we're still stuck without a sword. Oh well. What can you do? We've used all our workers. Let's do some more. Let's see. Do we can't put stuff in front of these barricades, but the barricades, don't be fooled. The barricades are really dangerous because if you don't remove them before you build other things, it's really easy for you to get into a position where you can't jump over those walls. Let's do that. I guess it's probably time for me to gate up our northern exposure. Okay. I think we've done what we needed to do. A little elite archer action. Jeez. Slim pickings for how everyone looks like they're just out there waiting to get picked up. We don't get more than 4 out of this, so I may not waste my time. Oh, I also didn't check. Do we have Third Eye available over here? No, sadly not. So I'm just going to line up some isolated targets here. Taking out those 2 just because I'd rather not have our melee get poisoned, and I might have overextended slightly on that one. Alright, I want to see if I can watch to see if if any of the propagates can crit. Certainly looked like that one did, but maybe not. I think you might be right, Jokewa. Sorry, I know that discussion happened a long time ago, but it certainly looked to me like only the initial hit can crit, which is interesting. I'm a little concerned that this archer may be doing some work on us. $132, $157. Take one step back, and then you can take a bit more. All right. You still have an action, which you can't do anything with. All right. There's something to be said for how runners have a tendency to run right by you. It's very, very generous of the game. And shortbow longbow is just such a classic combo. It leaves so many isolated targets. It's truly a miracle. Let's see. So this is what we trained for. This is the purpose of this build. The eventual purpose is to be able to blow up stuff like that. We have so many action points on Xena. Let's do like 3 there. 1 over here. Yeah, so crit is far less interesting. I don't think I ever realized the way that crit worked. Wow, that was about as good a result as you can expect. And that right there, that's why we like Blaze. Whoa, that was a big hit on our melee. That's distressing. Now we do have Harvester on Tyrion. Do I remember that correctly? We do. Okay. That guy was tougher than expected. Now, Carlotta needs... We need a plan for, we had Fatality there. We need a plan for getting Carlotta some healing. Just throw one of those over my shoulder as we go, and then... Get rid of that guy so we don't get poisoned in addition to all the other things that we're dealing with. So our mana is 26 currently. Yeah, we definitely need to figure out a plan for that. I think I'm just gonna... We're just gonna go for the death by 1,000 paper cuts approach here. Ooh. Disappointing. All right. Good enough. And then, can we go in this deep? This might be a little aggressive. I'll go kind of over to here, I think. Yikes. That bulky. It's not moving very far, so we're not too concerned. I'll do that. I think we're back far enough to be safe on that one. Yeah, it does feel so, I mean, at the moment it feels so manageable. I know things ramp though, so I'm not too concerned. Yeah, I don't bother trying to save initiator. Like you can try and get the initiator proc to go off multiple times, but I find you just end up hunting and pecking so much for correct targets that I generally don't waste my time. That was perseverance procking. That was nice. You don't see that every day. Should have definitely... Order was bad there. So curious if the blue guys have any, like, significance. There's just a strong temptation for me to go in and just get, like, a massive momentum hit there, but I don't think that's the play. Yeah, I do like having longbow people on the payroll though, just because they do such a good job with things like bulkies, the high resistance enemies. Do we have the assassination tree here? We do. I really need to pick up one by one. That's for sure going to be useful. Really should have gotten that runner sorted, but at this point, I'm not too terribly concerned. There we go. All right, we need to get the blacksmith this turn, for sure. Roster's looking good. This does leave me... I mean, we're so okay. We can't even push back the fog, so I'll do guess where. Yeah, if the center... Who do I think can solo? Carlotta might have a hard time soloing. I'll need to think on that one. Alright, what did the alchemist give us first of all? Got some mana potions, speed. Okay, the alchemist might be overpriced, is my concern. Wow, that's a lot of increase there. Now this trinket is actually really nice with the stun chance. I'm gonna grab it for our hammer user. Then this nasal helm looks like trash. Pretty sure that, yeah, Tyrion has just trash, and the Brigandine armor is so good. Oh my gosh, it's just, they're taunting us with the idea of having a poison user. So much. This is just so good. Doesn't really, and those armor values, these have all been tweaked, and this is like, that's a ton right there. That cultist robe is like pretty sick. Let's see if we get, does the shop contain a sword? It does contain a sword. Thank the heavens. Tyrion, you get that. You get that. We need a better scepter now, though. That's for sure. Yep, and that can go. All right. Did that... Yeah, okay. Nothing too crazy. Now, anytime we get the 3 split, I'm like, now might be a good time to pick up another person. What does our inn look like? Who is Brielle, and do we care? We do not care. I'm really feeling like I want someone with some poison action. But I don't think any of these are them. Let's do level ups really quickly. We are still a little light on movement. Carlotta doesn't have that many options. I guess we're still early enough for XP gain? I don't know, though. We didn't even fully heal. It's probably Legendary Assassin, I think, here. Gosh, we've gotten so little damage. Plus damage. Big range damage there, though. That's nice. And now we start asking the question if we wanna go bully. We need contamination too, for sure. I'm willing to play around with it. I'm gonna pick up bully first, but then we'll get contamination next time. You're gonna be a little fragile. Let's grab some dodge. I think that's okay. %, reliability on the big hits we're planning to do, I think, is going to be good. We do have boom here, which is very exciting news. I'm going to grab head on. I think our accuracy is high enough now. Let's get damage. And range damage. It's certainly easy to just go really deep. Did we get... We did get flexibility over here. That's good. I wish we had third eye. I'm looking at field study right now. I know it's not a great one, but... I'm gonna grab quick reload. I think we might use that from time to time. Now we cannot push back the fog, so we're gonna get a lot of goodies. Now, I think we do the inn upgrade, but we don't pick anybody up. We save that for next time. I think we get ourselves a blacksmith, and then we're basically broke. kind of want to pick up this scepter, but I don't want to lose the movement that we have on the other scepter. All right, let's finish off. Let's finish off this stuff. Kind of want to get the cultist robes just in case. They're unmodified. They only have one attribute. Big battle mage amulet. Holy cow. I think we got to do some things. None of these potions were too exciting. And we'll take a potion of energy. Wildling armor, light armor, and linen armor. Probably the wildling armor. I don't know who takes it, if anyone does. I hate to let the mail shirt go. Tanks our accuracy a little bit, but it's a nice bonus otherwise. Give you that, and then we don't care about the multi-hit there, so that's fine. Alright, these get sold. Okay, now more production buildings need to bestow their goodies on us. Get an armor, a jewelry. Gonna get the money. Gonna get the blacksmith and the scavenger. We're just gonna end up selling one of those. That was not interesting. What are we currently rocking on Carlotta? Carlotta has 2 though. I think this blood crystal is actually pretty nice. We'll grab the stag helm, I think. Because Carlotta lost some range, and the stag helm will give back that range. Someone else will wear the leather cap. I'm not super concerned about it. Sure. Carlotta, this turtle charm. What is Zeno rocking right now? 2 AP and a ton of magic damage. Alright. I think all these get sold then. Which gets us to the point where we can buy, I think, the magic shop. I mean, we're gonna run out of space in our town. It's kind of impressive. And then I think just make sure that we're all gated up, and then start working on stone walls, I think. There we go. And now this is a medium wave. I think we have it under control with just you. Then, and you can kind of moonlight. You got the range to do it. Carlotta is looking amazing. And then Zaina. So I guess you need to come over here and you need to split your attention between these 2 sides. And yeah, that's going to be the play. All right. And then we might need a mana well. We can get the bower though. We'll get that sorted. Okay. I have stopped making catapults, but we weren't really using them anyways. So we're probably a little light on people, but we'll see how this one goes. Ah, boomers. Ah, boomers. There Okay, we are gonna have a little bit of a hard time. Now, have we gotten any skill range? We haven't. Okay, so that's gonna be challenging. We have no movement left. Have I gone too deep? Yeah, no, we're okay. And then I'm going to be a little greedy here. Oh, I guess not that greedy. Let's see, how close do we have to get before we can do that? All right, that's good. Oh, that was disappointing. We have options here, I think. Yeah, with the refund, that was worth it. Now I think over here, I'm just gonna get rid of the boomer. Or if it gets low on HP, I'll probably just leave it low on HP. Wow, I'm loving Tyrion's range here. We don't have to go that deep to be able to support. Now, I guess Zaina might take a hit here. That could be unfortunate. Yikes. Kills are coming in fast. Now with these boomers, I'm going to try and be a little more strategic because they are basically like static defenses. Like, where are you guys going? The answer is nowhere. Yeah, we'll detonate them next turn. Hopefully Zaina doesn't take too bad a hit here. Okay, no hit at all. Oh, come on. Let's move over to like here so we can get all the rabble that are not going to be killed by the boomer chain reaction. Saving these two for next time. The 3 might kill him. Yep. I was worried about that. Love that. All right. That was about as good as it gets. And then I can't help but feel like we do have a problem. The lack of skill range is the problem. Let's just detonate him because he's not going to be useful to us. Now, flexibility. Previous damage type was physical, so we want to do one of those. Now let's see. I'm going to move to here. Does that change our physical? Previous damage was physical. Okay, so I want to do... I want to do that. This is going to become an interesting puzzle because you can I actually think this is super interesting, the way that you're going to be able to like swap. We're going to be able to swap back and forth between them with flexibility is going to be really, it's going to be fun, I think. And then Tyrion is just like cross map, no problem. Ooh, might have let that that guy get a little too close to us. We'll see. Sorry for the siren. Big city living. What can you do? We did ruin Initiator by killing the Boomer, but I think it's better to see how that pans out than get 2 extra hits. Kind of feel like we could use... Do we have Sheer Power on offer here? We don't. Oh, we definitely need to pick up Mana Collector, though. That's an easy one. Okay, so let's see about what we can do over here. So I'm gonna hold off on this guy. Okay, previous type was physical. So let's move one more down to proc that, because then we get a nice go there. Then we're back on physical. We have 3 actions left, so I'm just going to take this guy out. And then I'm just going to go for the full retreat. I'm just going to clean up some of this stuff. We said we had 1x1 available. Yeah, the fact that we haven't gotten it yet is regrettable. And then I think these two are probably going to stay relatively close together, so I'll just do that. Nothing going on here or here. There we go. All clear. Oh, geez. That was probably more risky than I should have went for. Yeah, because I don't think... We're not going to get this guy dead this turn. But we're safe. That's what matters. Okay, so... This cluster here, I think Zaina's gonna have an easy enough time with. Previous damage type was magic. Wait, so how would I approach this differently? Okay, so I would come over here and blade rush like that. Then we use the magic. Ooh, that's a big hit. I like it. And then I guess we can do that. I'm seeing a lot of big numbers coming out of Zaina. I'm pretty excited. Just gonna move over. Oh, it's this guy getting in the way. All right. Fine. Use a quick reload so we can get a third power shot. Well then. Okay, so let's see. So I think we moved to here. Previous was physical, so we crack into it this way. Then this is a kill anyways, so I'm not gonna try and be too precious. Last was physical. The one thing is I have a hard time getting the, because like I can do this, right? Then that would be a... That's a little risky. Probably went a little too deep with Zaina. I got excited. Do that, and then I'm gonna try and conserve mana here a little bit. Let's see, we'll go Boomers are one of those enemies where when they go bad, they go really bad. But most of the time, they might actually be they might actually be advantageous to have on the field if you're getting through them in a timely fashion. Okay. Hey, Zaina, don't take too much damage. Oh, the poison is slightly annoying. Oh, hello. Little engine that could over there. Doing some naughty business. Okay, last was physical, so we'll just blow you up. Blow you up. Get got. Pretty easy. All right, that's all she wrote. All right, we definitely need the next production upgrade. So let's make sure we lock that in at 300. We're going for gear over people a little bit right now. Ooh, new hammer for Carlotta. It's a pretty big improvement. The Adept's Magic Orb, not so interesting. I think a level 4 hammer is worth picking up. Adamantium shortbow. What's Tyrion's shortbow right now? That is pretty good. Yeah, let's grab it. Definitely gonna reroll here. Triple swipe is a good one to have in your hip pocket, but we're already rocking one of those. So let's roll this one, see if we can come up with something a bit more interesting. I mean, I never take strength potions otherwise, so there's something to be said for that. Ooh, the Cursed Crown. This seems like it's right up Zaina's alley. And Zaina can also rock another shield, so we'll grab that. I don't think a meteor ring is that interesting to us. All this poison damage gear is just... it's driving me batty. Guess we'll take that. +2 sword. What are we rocking on Carlotta? We have the sledge and the spear. I do like the sledge and the spear as a combo. And then Zaina already has a nicer sword, yeah. So which one of these sells best? We'll sell that one. Oh yeah, and I said I was going to roll this, and clearly I'm not going to roll this. Okay, what did I say was definitely getting sold? That's getting sold. The two-hander's getting sold. We get that. Tyrion gets a new short bow. That goes there. We'll give Tyrion the strength potion. I think that's good. And then this hunter's cape has some opportunism, some movement. This leather cape is just weird. I'm not sure that has a place for us. Big damage increase here. I'm going to keep the stag helm until we can get a bit more natural range. Hang on to this just in case we get someone who has what we're looking for. Should have checked these first. I forgot how expensive they get as you get up there, but we wouldn't have wanted Edwidge anyways. So next time we're just going to have to make sure we got the cash on hand. Speaking of which, I'm going to invest a bit in making sure we have the cash on hand. Whoa. Not a good place. Whoopsie daisies. All right, we're relatively well fortified, and we have not even begun to Hello? Couldn't click on buildings there for a second. That was interesting. We'll push back the fog. And now we get to pick who. Let's see. I think a jewelry upgrade would be good. We're benefiting from the bower fairly significantly, I think. And we'll do that for one. Yikes. Whole lot of none of that, I think. Whoa. A lot of adamantium crossbows. Marg has a short bow that comes with accuracy. The resistance reduction paired with the hand crossbow is probably pretty nice. I want to see what her setup looks like, though. Devil armor. That's gonna go on someone. I'm not sure if Zaina gets it. Probably an improvement. Wow, 11% momentum though is pretty huge. This one's pretty mediocre. We're losing like... We're gaining 8% damage, losing 6%. Yeah, I think that's better. And it makes us a lot more durable, which was a problem that we had before. What does your accuracy get to when I do this? 22? That's good enough. Okay, now we have a lot to sell. We're not going to sell enough to get up to the point where we could buy someone, but we're a lot closer than I expected, honestly. I mean, if we really want to go for this, we should probably get a couple more upgrades and keep our worker supply high so that we can do lots of buildings. We're maxed out on all the shops that we can get. We're so close to getting the 55 gold upgrade. That would probably be useful. We need to come up with 8. We probably have a trinket that I'm not that attached to. Like, this is... That's actually quite good. We have so few characters, it's hard to come up with. I picked up this shield. I don't think we need it. And if it gets us the mine upgrade, I think it's worth it. Okay, now. This time around. Marg, you're gonna stay here, I think. I'm gonna put you over here, because you do well with that. You're gonna hang out here. And Zaina's gonna hang out here. Let's do level ups. Oh, we tanked your accuracy. That's gonna be spicy, I think. I think it's sheer power here. Just cut through things. Big damage increase is good. And then honestly, daily mana regen I think is good because we haven't been doing a good job keeping things. Now we picked up Bully. But I think Mana Collector is super important. I wanted to get to Contamination, but I think we need to get Mana Collector first. That damage number is getting nice and big. Take some isolation. We're certainly getting a lot of targets. And then we have to take Legendary Assassin before 1x1, but I want to go back for 1x1. Okay. We have good walls. Although we're gonna go, I want to go full reinforced stone walls eventually. So that's gonna be our 60, but to upgrade this one, I was gonna say it's significantly less. That seems like a minor bug. All right, so we know we have runners, so let's not be too overzealous in how far we extend ourselves. But let's do this thing.